Plant-based breakfast ideas. What you need to know plant-based breakfasts. We often think of a plant-based breakfast as some revolutionary way of starting the day. In fact, the idea of natural-based breakfast options is anything but new. Vegan options have been around for millennia. It is just our modern lifestyles which have made us ignore them. They are much better for us and packed with plant-based protein, which gives us more energy to start our day. Increased protein intake is not the only thing whole food plant-based breakfasts have going for them. A plant-based breakfast option is both healthier and cheaper. Buying breakfast meats such as bacon will cost more than having a natural breakfast. But that is not all. Plant-based breakfast ideas are both cheaper and faster to prepare as you use less electricity and gas to cook them. You may not even use any at all. And if you are a busy person, they should be on top of your breakfast menu. What is a plant breakfast? A plant-based breakfast can be something as simple as a bowl of oatmeal served with various fruits. To sweeten the deal first thing in the morning, you can add fruits like bananas, blueberries, and strawberries to your bowl of oatmeal. However, don't forget that it is easy to add other grains once you have prepared your bowl of oatmeal. Of course, oats is a grain and cereal, but never ignore the fact other grains can help to make your breakfast healthier. Try adding flax, sunflower, and pumpkin seeds to make sure you get as much vitamin B as possible first thing in the morning. Top it up with some almond milk and your plant-based breakfast will keep you going for hours. Oatmeal is not the only plant-based breakfast alternative to traditional breakfast options. If you are not too much of a hurry in the morning, you can make buckwheat pancakes and perhaps even a flaxseed bread in the microwave. Most of us are in a hurry when it comes to breakfast options from Monday to Friday, and we may not have the time to prepare and cook something. A healthy fruit platter is a perfect choice when it comes to plant-based breakfast options. It will take minutes to put together and you can even make use of dried fruits. Did you know that there are better sources of potassium and vitamin B than the fresh options? Good examples would be prunes, figs, and apricots. What are the health benefits of a plant-based breakfast? The health benefits of a plant-based breakfast are numerous. First of all, a plant-based breakfast is many times more nutritious than a regular meal. It works with your body instead of against it. When you eat a traditional breakfast first thing in the morning, your digestive system immediately goes into overdrive. It has to work harder to digest a breakfast made from meat products and will not give you as much energy as you think. The truth is that your body will have to use up valuable resources to help you digest your breakfast. A plant-based breakfast is much more bioavailable. Instead of forcing your body into top gear right away, you are helping it to use up less energy by giving it a breakfast it can slowly assimilate to release energy in line with your needs during the morning. Most people who eat a traditional meal may find themselves reaching for the cookie jar around 11 a.m. The reason for this is simple. Your body has used a too much needed resource to digest your breakfast and is now desperate for a quick boost. A plant-based breakfast is a slow-release form of energy, and the body does not have to work hard to make good use of it. A plant-based breakfast and vitamin B. Sadly, most of us are lacking in vitamin B today. Part of the reason is just that the food we eat does not contain as much vitamin B as it used to do, but it is also down to what we eat. Few breakfasts apart from plant-based breakfast options are rich in vitamin B. This group of vitamins is used by every single cell in the body, and getting hold of vitamin B at the start of the day is crucial. Did you know vitamin B helps the body to wake up? It is the first vitamin used by the body to extract nutrition from the food we consume. Who should be eating plant-based breakfasts? We should all be taking a look at plant-based breakfast options. It does not matter if you are 0 years old or 95 years old, the body has similar needs. An uncomplicated breakfast is what we all need at the start of the day. Plant-based breakfast meals for toddlers will kickstart their immune system in the morning. During the night, the immune system works hard to deal with any nasty oxidants, virus, and bacterial infections which you may have encountered during the day. Signs of this natural function is when you wake up and have stardust in your eyes or need to go to the bathroom right away. You may notice if you have a cold or flu, you will wake up feeling better when you have had a night of sleep. Further evidence of the way your body functions. However, plant-based breakfast for toddlers are especially beneficial to them as their immune systems are still forming. Not only that, they are growing, and for healthy body development, you need plenty of vitamin B. Plant-based breakfasts for seniors and those of us of working age are also crucial. Not only do they give us energy, but at the same time, they also help to reduce inflammation. During the night, the immune system will have identified and tried to deal with any inflammation present in the body. If you eat a traditional breakfast, you will be back at square one again. What you really should be doing is to assist the immune system to help you. The best way to do so is to look at plant-based breakfast options. What are plant-based breakfast ideas for the entire family? When you are meal planning for your plant-based breakfast week, you may want to include a couple of trips to the supermarket. A plant-based diet lifestyle is all about getting the maximum of nutrition from your breakfast. When you eat a plant-based diet, it is a good idea to purchase fresh fruit. Discard any bruised or damaged fruit as they may contain molds which can affect the health benefits of your plant-based breakfast. Ideas for plant-based breakfast for the entire family may consist of things like smoothies, cereals, and plant-based breakfast bars. Try to make sure you include plant-based protein as much as you can. Plant-based protein will help you feel fuller for longer and keep up your body energy levels top up until lunchtime. What are suitable plant-based breakfast options for toddlers? Plant-based breakfast options for toddlers should focus on simple foods which their young bodies can convert into energy as quickly as possible. A good idea would be a breakfast bowl with oatmeal and some fruit. To prevent dairy-related allergies, try adding an almond or nut milk. You can make this yourself in a blender. Add nuts with some water to a blender smoothie maker, mix and pour over your fruit and oatmeal. Did you know that this is one of the best ways to prevent your child from developing a sugar craving and may even help to prevent ADHD? It is all about obtaining your energy from the right source of nutrition and not from sugar. Which are the best plant-based breakfast ideas for teenagers and young adults? Finding the right plant-based breakfast options for teenagers may be a little bit more challenging. Most teenagers like to sleep in the morning and may be late out of bed. However, you should not let them stop you from sending them to school with a healthy breakfast. A plant-based breakfast smoothie is a good idea, and there are many easy ways to make plant-based breakfast bars which will keep during the week. A glass of freshly squeezed juice will help to give your teenager the initial energy kick which he or she is likely to need. What about easy vegan breakfast for adults and seniors? Adults of working age should pay particular attention to breakfast. When we work, we may have less time to focus on exercise, and plant-based breakfast can go a long way towards maintaining a healthy weight. Pumpernickel-style bread can be bought or made at home, and they will keep you for a long time when stored right. They are packed with grains and seeds and make an excellent, easy vegan breakfast option. Top them with avocado for an early morning plant-based protein boost or sugar-free nut butter. Once again, a freshly squeezed juice is the perfect complement to your plant-based breakfast option. Plant-based breakfast ideas for seniors. Good plant-based breakfast ideas for seniors would be fresh fruit with an additional of both seeds and nuts. Seniors tend to eat less during the day, and this is why it is crucial fueling up with anti-inflammatory plant-based breakfast options in the morning. Vitamin E and many healthy fats found in grain and nuts and fresh fruits will help to boost the immune system plus activate the function of the mitochondria in the cells. The release of cellular energy is more vital as you age. This is what helps to protect the body against disease. Should I worry about a plant-based low-carb breakfast? Keeping your early morning plant-based breakfast low-carb is not something you need to put on top of your agenda. That may sound a little bit strange, but it goes back to the way plant-based proteins and plant-based carbohydrates work in the body. Instead of working against each other, they work together. When you eat animal-based proteins first thing in the morning and carbs from plant-based breakfast options, they do not actually work together. They will, in fact, work against each other, and your body will have to create energy to digest the food. This can lead to poor liver function, weight problems, and even diabetes type 2. One thing is for sure, this leads to inflammatory disease, and any form of inflammation is bad news for the body. When did the tradition of plant-based breakfasts start? This is a very interesting question. Before we started to eat meat and dairy for breakfast, we ate plant-based foods. Early men often have to go and forage for food, and the result was always a plant-based breakfast. Not only were natural foods such as berries, fruits, and nuts eaten, but fresh herbs were also part of early men's diet. Herbs similar to parsley were a vital source of nutrition, and there is evidence we continue to crave for a more extended period than first thought. How about foraging for a plant-based breakfast? When you would like to make a plant-based diet part of your life, learning how to forage for food is a good idea. There is nothing like making the most of nature's bounty. Foraging for plant-based foods should not be limited to breakfast. When you start looking at nature, you will soon learn that there are many plant-based diet options available for both lunch and dinners. Not only is foraging for plant-based foods a smart way to reduce your shopping bill, it is also a great way to learn about nature and food. In countries where people still use foraging as an option of adding to their food larder, coronary disease and other diet-related health complaints such as diabetes type 2 are rare. People are far less likely to be overweight and have fewer issues with inflammatory disease. Maybe we should not only take a look at plant-based breakfast ideas. How about looking into some plant-based options for lunch, dinner, and snack time as well?